everyone, Miss Thea here. Thank you for joining me for another Messy Art at Home. This month we're going to be making this really cute fuzzy monster. I don't know if you've seen this type of crinkly paper before, but sometimes you can find it around Easter time, but you can get it at the craft store. So I thought that would be really cool to use today for our project. If you wanted to stop by and pick up a Messy Art kit, we will have supplies available. And if you were to pick up a kit, let me show you what you would find inside. So you would be getting a paper plate. There's a really large googly eyeball, a piece of felt, a couple different colors of construction paper. Today I'm going to be using yellow and pink. And then here's that crinkly paper that I had just told you about. So this is pretty cool, and you can stretch it and bend it, so this will be fun to work with today. So that's kind of like the messy part because it can get all over. And then some supplies you would need that is not included in the kit would be some glue, scissors, and some tape. Lots of glue. This project requires a lot of glue. So the first step is we are going to take our paper plate and we are going to fill it up with glue. You don't want to do too much to where it's making the whole plate soggy, but you do need quite a bit of glue in order to get this crumply paper to stay on. So that's going to be our first step. So let's go ahead and start with our glue. And you're just going to get it all over the plate. You could probably even smear it around with a paintbrush to make sure it's all coated if you wanted to, but definitely get this all over the plate. You may even have to do this a couple of times before you get the right amount of your crinkly paper on, maybe a couple different layers. So as you can see, I am really filling up that plate. I tried to do it with just a little glue, and my paper kept falling off, so that's why you got to get a lot of glue on there. So I think that that is going to be good. We can always add some more if needed. So there's my plate all filled with the glue, and then you're going to go ahead and pull out this crumply paper. So you'll get a bag of this in your Messy Art kit. You're just going to start pulling it apart. And then you're just gonna get it all over your plate here, and you're just gonna push it down all over the plate. See how I'm starting to get that on there? There's no right or wrong way to get this on there. You just want to fill up your entire plate. It's pretty cool because it makes this crinkly sound. Because this is what's going to help make our monster fuzzy. Now, if you're wanting to make this at home and you won't be stopping by to get a kit, you could also use some yarn. You could cut up little pieces of yarn because that's soft and fuzzy. Add that. Let's see here. Let's see how we're doing. So there is my first layer. I might put some more on, just because I want them to be really fuzzy. Like this guy here, I think I did 2 or 3 layers actually. So then you can put some more glue on top to fill in any areas that maybe need a little bit more. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Take some more of this crinkly paper. And again, you're just gonna pull it apart and add some more on. Get them just the way you like. We've used quite a bit of paint in our last projects, and I know we used some glitter, so I thought for this project we would take a pause on the paint and glitter. Can't promise I won't have any for next month, and use this crinkly paper. So that is looking a lot better. Okay. Let me put a few more on here. I did this one at my house with my son, and I'm still finding the crinkly paper all over. Okay, so now that we got that on there, let's take a look. I think I like that. Next step is I'm going to go ahead and you could either work on his face next, or you could do the ears and the legs, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do his face. So I did one eye in the middle there. I'll do a couple of googly eyes in the kit, so if you want to do 2 eyes or 1 eye or maybe even 3 eyes, you could draw some on. So let's do his eye first. I think I'm going to go with the same oval shape I use, but you can use any shape you like to go ahead and make that eye. And I'm also going to use this, I did more of a circle, so we'll actually use oval circle. Put that, and then I'm also going to do the ears. I think I'm going to keep them the same, the triangle, but I'm going to do those in this pink color. I think I might make them a little bit bigger. Okay, so get that cut out. So I got 2 ears for my monster. And while I have my scissors here, I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 legs. Maybe I want them to be really long. I'll go ahead and cut those. You could do skinny legs, you could do short legs, tall legs. We can always trim it up at the end if you want to change it. So here are my 2 legs. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of my pink eyeball shape here. And you probably will need to kind of fill this up as well to be able to get it to stick to this crunchy paper, because it's not a flat surface, it's pretty bumpy. And you're going to want to push that down like that. Got his eye on there. Then I'm going to put that big googly eye on. I believe these just peel right off. If not, then we can glue it. Yep, looks like it's going to peel here if I can get it. All right. So I'm going to put my googly eye down here in the middle. Push it down. There's his eye. Next, I'm going to get the ears on and the legs. That I'm going to use my tape for, just because it stays really well with that. So just go ahead and put some tape and tape that on. Whoopsies, lost his ear. Let's get another piece of tape. Put that on. Whoops. So there's one ear. Let's see how it looks. Very nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that second one on. I'm going to turn them around so I can make sure. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to do 1 big ear and 1 small ear. Let me get this other piece of tape on and I'll show you what I did. Get 1 more. Okay, so here we go. We got 1 small ear and 1 big ear. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on my legs. So I'm going to use some tape again. These legs are kind of long. Maybe we'll trim them up. I'll show you here. Let's see how big he is. Oh, his legs are kind of crooked. Let me move him over. Okay. So here we go. So there are his legs. I think I'm going to trim those up. Make them a little bit shorter. I might actually add on another piece of tape. They were a little bit wobbly. I can do that right underneath. There's 1. And let's get this other one on. Okay, so let's take a look now. There he is. He's coming together. And the last part is we want to give him a mouth. So for this guy here, I did a smiley face, but you could do a scary face, or you could put some teeth on there. I'm going to do another smiley face. And this is black felt, and you could just go ahead and cut them with some regular children's scissors. You don't need anything sharp to cut this. right. It's kind of a funny mouth. Here we go. There's his mouth, kind of crooked. Make it fun. And then you're just going to go ahead and put some more glue on the felt. And then we'll go ahead and get his mouth on. And you could do it right in the center or off to the side. Push that down. Let's take a look. All right, very cute. So you will want to lay this down to dry for a little bit. If you pick them up right away and put them on the refrigerator or something, all the paper might fall off of him, but I think he's looking pretty cute. So thank you for joining me today for this month's Messy Art. These kits will be available starting June 21st to June 26th. You can come on in and pick one up, visit us here at the library, or you can give us a call and we can schedule a curbside pickup for you. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.